Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Double Trouble. We're using the same team because, well, first of all, we only had one episode with it. Second of all, we won both matches last time. Although, to be quite honest, our opponent kind of sort of forfeited halfway through the second battle because we did get that crit hacks, or confusion hacks rather. But, I like this team, so even if we lost both, I'd still use it, because also I don't really have another team to use. But I'm going to hit challenge. For those of you who voted in the "what series should I do" poll that I put up the other day, that will be coming on Monday, because I just didn't feel like doing it right now. Also, I just noticed we have a 1718 rating. I am so proud of that. I mean, when I first started, I couldn't break 1600. I couldn't do it in the least bit, and now, you know, we started maybe about February. I have to look up for the specific date, but we started about February, and it's August, and I'm already able to get the 1700s. That's amazing. I'm just so proud of myself. I hope that's not too, like, cocky or arrogant, but I'm just happy, you know? Maybe we will do good at the last chance qualifier, which, by the way, I don't think I've announced it yet, but I will be at Worlds, so if you guys want to come hang out with me, I will be there. I know I only have about 400 subs, which, by the way, we hit 400 subs today. If you guys want to come hang out, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll go through the last chance qualifier, but I don't know if I'll make it through. I probably doubt it, because, you know, most people going in tend to have, you know, more experience than I do, but we're running out of time, so I might as well, you know, go for what the opponent has. Kangaskhan, Gardevoir, Blastoise, Aegislash, Garchomp, and Talonflame. Blastoise Mega, Kangaskhan Mega, Gardevoir Mega, Garchomp Mega. I'm going to start off with my Blastoise because it hits everything pretty much super effectively. Cresselia because it helps. And the only thing I don't hit hard enough is the Aegislash, so Heatran. By the way, it got banned today in singles, overused. It's pretty interesting. And I guess, just in case I don't kill the Talonflame, Rhydon. Rhydon will also help with the Kangaskhan and the Garchomp. I hope I clicked the right thing. I always have that issue of remembering what I clicked and what I didn't re-click? Click. That's what I'm looking for. Click. Alright, so let's see what my opponent brings. Interesting name using X. I know I used in my Black and White 2 copy Crystal because I used my Black and White 2 copy to gain every single one of those dang Pokemon from. Yes, that is right. I have completed the Pokedex. That is another thing that I'm really proud about. I did an internship at my college, so it was just basically, you know, like me. I mean, I worked with other people, but I didn't have any real, like, close friends up there with me, so it was just me. So every night I'd, you know, try and fix the Pokedex. I did 100% completion on Super Mario 3D Land. Or, yeah, Land. World is Wii U. So I'm going to Mega Evolve, but the question is he going to attack me or fake me out? That's a real good question. I'm going to go for Aura Sphere because I'm honestly predicting you to fake out the Cresselia. I'm going to go for Trick Room just in case you decide to fake out the Blastoise, because the Blastoise is a pretty big threat to what you have so far. And I'm figuring a Shadow Ball coming off of the Aegislash is probably going to go towards the Cresselia, which I can take, granted, but, I don't know. The last battle I had with this team, it was against Arrested Gaming, and it was for Mount Silver Battles, so you guys should check that out on August 7th, which is actually, believe it or not, a day before my birthday. He didn't rock Fake Out against my team, and I was actually kind of pissed that I didn't get Protect off, because it would have really benefited me. So you're going for Shadow Ball. You know, I honestly, oh my god, I predicted that to a letter. That is amazing how I did that. Alright, I really should have protected with my Blastoise. I knew it was going to come, but I didn't. You know, I predicted it, but I didn't go for it. So I'm gonna Aura Sphere. Kangaskhan, I know I won't kill it, but maybe an attack on my Cresselia is obvious. You know what? I'm going to, because I'm actually kind of worried about the Kangaskhan, so I'm going to go for a Psyshock Aura Sphere combo. Who are you sucker punching? Blastoise. Okay, I should survive that. I do survive that pretty easily. Oh, right. You know, when I first saw that combo, I really thought that, oh, right, my Cresselia is slower than Aegislash. But now that I think about it, that makes absolutely no sense because I went for Trick Room. So you look like you must be some HP investment, because I know no HP investment. I think I'm guaranteed a 1-hit KO with Aura Sphere. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to bring in Heatran here. Heatran's going to be a good combo with my Blastoise, especially with Trick Room up. Let's see. Sucker Punch did how much before? I wasn't at full HP, so, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Water Pulse the Kangaskhan, because I'm expecting a switch out, and I'm going to Heat Wave. Because I'm expecting, yeah, it's exactly what I was expecting. So predictable. I understand in singles, Aegislash is a little less predictable, but oh my god, it's so predictable in this game. It's going to Sucker Punch with Blastoise. I kind of figured that. I'm hoping I survive that, which it looks like I will. Yes! Awesome. So Heat Wave is actually going to kill the Kangaskhan, which means I'm not going to attack anything with my Blastoise. Probably should have thought that through a little bit more. Although, actually, Water Pulse would have been my choice anyway, so... oh well. We should have 3 turns left of Trick Room, I believe. Oh, you know what I forgot? You know, sometimes I forget to check if this microphone here, you know, this one I'm pointing to, has any sort of... Sometimes I use XSplit, and sometimes it doesn't start with this microphone as the default audio. So that's why sometimes my videos have really shitty audio quality. Pardon my French, that just happened to come out. Because I don't check, because I assume, you know, hey, I plug this in, it should have priority. But whatever. So you're going to Brave Bird my Blastoise. That's way too obvious. And I'm going to Ancient Power the Talonflame to just get rid of it. Yeah, so sometimes that has quality. So I didn't really check it out. You're gonna go for Wide Guard, so well, that's not that out prior towards Brave Bird. Yeah, I'm right. There's no way I was wrong about that. Blastoise is probably one of the biggest threats in the metagame right now. I know no one uses it, but it has near perfect coverage. Everything that, well, nearly everything that is basically completely used is hit super effectively by it, so I don't understand why people don't use it more. So Ice Beam is guaranteed to KO, so I'm gonna go for Earth Power against this Aegislash, just in case. So it's gonna go for King Shield. It fails, so that kind of works well in my favor. So that does not even come close to KOing. But we do get the special defense drop, although to be quite honest, it doesn't really matter too much, especially since it has weakness policy. Oh my god. Ice Beam should just guarantee 1-hit KO to this. What? Oh man, you have Focus Sash. You're going for Earthquake. Oh, that's actually kind of good, because that will kill my Blastoise and the Aegislash. Yeah, that's awesome. Did he not notice that I had an air balloon? Intriguing. Okay, so we got a Garchomp, no Trick Room, who can't go for Earthquake, and I only have a Rhydon. I thought I had Cresselia left. I kind of forgot at the beginning of this battle already. That's not good. But it has 1 HP. I don't have Trick Room, but I do have attacks on my side. I'm going to go for Earth Power because even though it's not stab, it has 1 HP left. It shouldn't matter. It's going to go for Earthquake. That won't even kill my Rhydon. That won't even kill my Rhydon. That's why I love Rhydon. Rhydon is one of the bulkiest Pokemon I have ever encountered in my entire gameplay. It survives super effective hits. I think the only ones that it really doesn't do is like the high tier super effective stab water moves. Other than that, it survives pretty much everything, because I think a majority of ground types, especially the upper echelon of ground types, are physical. So I definitely survive the physical portion of the metagame. The special portion is a little bit harder to deal with because Rhydon is inherently very physically bulky. So that is definitely something to consider, but I think for the majority I do survive those super effective hits. Maybe not like, Greninja, who gets stab on everything, I love Greninja though. So we have 1733, 24 wins, 9 losses. I am so happy with that. I have never been that good before at anything in my life, and to just get even breaking 1600 is probably just like such a huge accomplishment to me. I don't know exactly where the ratings end for Wi-Fi. I know they probably go around to 2,500 on Showdown, because I've seen like 2,400 and a little bit above that, so I'd say it probably caps out around 2,500. But the difference between Showdown and Wi-Fi is Showdown you start at 1,000, Wi-Fi you start at 1,500, so getting to 1,700 from 1,500 on Wi-Fi is actually quite a feat, and I think it's actually not that bad. I kind of want to check out where we are, our ranked number, and I'll do that afterwards, and I might tweet out about that. But for right now, we're facing off against Camerupt, Gastrodon, Rotom Heat, Porygon 2, Hydreigon, and Mawile. So, it automatically screams to me Trick Room. That Hydreigon and the Rotom are decently fast. So I'm going to start off with Blastoise and Cresselia because, of course, as always, they do good damage against everything. The one thing that they don't do good damage against is Mawile, so Heatran, of course, is coming out. I don't have... Oh, I have Gourgeist for Camerupt, which isn't really a good idea against this team. Aromatisse. I'm going to go with Aromatisse. I like Aromatisse. It's a good Hydreigon stop. And I think against Camerupt, it should do good damage. Yeah. What I've noticed, actually, just an epiphany coming off of me right now, is the higher we get up in the rankings, the more time people spend on choosing their team, which I can't say is entirely skill-based, because I have seen it where people do choose quicker when they're higher, or slower when they're lower. I personally do sometimes choose slower because Blastoise and Cresselia hit so many things super effectively that it's just second nature at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Mega Evolve here. Do I want to protect or do I want to attack? Now, I can survive probably one attack from one of my opponents. Hydreigon and Mawile, both attacking my Blastoise, will probably kill me. However, that being said, my Blastoise will hit the Hydreigon and most likely one-hit KO it before the Mawile gets a chance to attack. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Aura Sphere the Hydreigon, and I'm going to go for... Now this is the issue. If I go for Trick Room, Mawile outspeeds me. If I go for Helping Hand, I'm going to go for Helping Hand because I think that will guarantee the one-hit KO. So I think that might be my best bet. Just in case. I know I can survive a Dart Pulse from the Hydreigon, even Choice Specs, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm more worried about the Mawile. So we'll see. It might Sucker Punch me, which would be weird. Oh, man. Oh, damn. Okay, so play rough the Blastoise. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Punch. This is the second battle, though, so I get to keep this team for next episode. Oh, man, that does a lot of damage. Will that Sucker Punch kill me, though? It might. It probably will, actually. So I have Heatran and Aromatisse. I'll switch in Heatran for Blastoise and Aromatisse for Cresselia. To take the Dark Pulse that I'm assuming the Hydreigon will send my way. And to take the Sucker Punch, which will not affect me since I'm switching in. I hope that works. I hope that works. I honestly did not predict the Hydreigon to protect. My opponent is quite smart for that. Sucker Punch, thank you. Dark Pulse, awesome. I hope that snap wasn't loud. I never do snaps, but I felt like doing it there because it made sense. Okay, so what I'm personally thinking is the Hydreigon is going to switch out. There's no reason for a Hydreigon to stay in versus an Aromatisse and a Heatran. Although they do get no, wait, Earth Power is... No, wait, this is... Sometimes I have to remind myself that this is in VGC, this is Battle Spot, so Hydreigon can use Earth Power. However, I am Air Balloon, so I'm going to go for Heat Wave. That should do some good damage. And I'm thinking... I'm going to go for Trick Room. I'm going to go for Moonblast against Hydreigon, but I assume my opponent's going to switch out into something that resists it. I assume. I can only assume. I can't know for a fact. But you're going to stay in and probably... Yeah, you're going to attack the Hydreigon, or the Heatran. Critical hit, so I know I can take that normally. Heat Wave's going to still go off. Who avoided that? Was that the... They both avoided that? You gotta be kidding me. I also dropped my Silas. They both avoided that. That is ridiculous. Alright, so now I have to switch into my Cresselia. Or, yeah, my Cresselia to take the water move. And I have to go for Moonblast. Well, I mean, it's my only attacking move. Switch out for Heatran is obvious. I mean, switch out for Hydreigon is obvious. Who do I go for? You know, I would one-hit KO the Hydreigon. However, that Gastrodon... The Gastrodon is walled by my Cresselia, so I'm going for Heatran just in case. Heatran switches out... I keep saying Heatran, I mean Hydreigon. Heatran has switched out... So I'm assuming, yeah, the Hydreigon doesn't switch out. I made a good play. Because if... Yes! Oh, sweet. If the Gastrodon goes for Muddy Water, it's going to go for Scald, probably against the Heatran spot. Yeah, I should take that pretty well. And even if it burns me, I have Aromatherapy on my Aromatisse, so I'm not too worried about that. In comes the Mawile. That's my guess. The Mawile is probably going to be the first thing that comes out. Mawile, I love predicting. So let's see. Iron Head versus my Mawile is my Aromatisse is really obvious. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Psyshock the Gastrodon just to get some damage off of it. And honestly, I don't have a good switch in for anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stay in and I'm going to Moonblast the Gastrodon. That's my best play. I really think, because if I switch in anything else, even though I like quad resist it with my Heatran, I probably will still die. So I'd really rather not risk it. I know that that's kind of a risky play. Both plays really are pretty risky, and now that it Toxic me, I do have quite the bad position. But if Trick Room stays up, the good news is, okay, first of all, you're Citrus Berry, right? No, you're Leftovers. Okay, that's even better for me. The good news is that my Aromatisse was really best counter for Hydreigon, and Hydreigon's dead. So I don't really care too much about Hydreigon anymore. I dropped my stylus again. Where'd it go? There it is. Alright, so, question remains Hydreigon, or, Heatran or Blastoise. There's too many H Pokemon. I'm gonna go for Heatran. I didn't see, but I'm gonna assume that Trick Room's still up. So, best bet here. Double attack Gastrodon. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. Double attack the Gastrodon. Let's hope that's right. Iron Head against the Cresselia, not too shabby. Scald against the Heatran, that will kill me. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. My one complaint about Heatran is it's too fast. It's way too fast for this game. It's way too fast. So here's another issue. I knew the Iron Head would kill my Heatran, which means it's definitely gonna kill my Blastoise. And I'm poisoned with my Cresselia. I didn't see, so I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna assume that Trick Room is still up. This is the last turn, however. If anything, this is the last turn. We've been battling for 21 minutes, so I assume that's about 5 turns. Gastrodon eats up my Water Pulse. I'm not gonna fall for that. I've run that on my doubles GBA team, so I know exactly what it does. So my really only hope in this is Blastoise. So I have to Psyshock the Gastrodon and protect with my Blastoise. That's my only hope. Sucker Punch from the Mawa I think is probably pretty obvious. Iron Head. Okay, so Iron Head was a little bit different, but I'll still take it. Sucker Punch I eat up. Psyshock. Please kill. I know it's not going to kill, but no, it's not. Oh my god. Oh man. Trick Room. Trick Room over. Trick Room over. Please let Trick... Wait! No, yeah. Trick Room should be over this turn. Okay, good. Trick Room's over. I counted that right. So, Psyshock onto the Gastrodon and Water Pulse. No, wait. I can't win. Because Cresselia... No, wait. Cresselia, I think, is a tad bit faster than Blastoise. And neither of them have speed investment. Now, I'm just going based on memory. Protect with the Gastrodon. Okay, so hopefully my memory's right here. Sucker Punch onto the Blastoise. Don't kill me. Nah, that's kill me. Yeah, that's game. At least I got one win. You know? But that's actually something that I should research. Oh, excuse me for the hiccup. That's something that I should research. I'm pretty sure Cresselia is a tad bit faster than Blastoise, so outside of, did he 4-0 me? Oh, please don't tell me he 4-0'd me. I hate being 4-0'd. 3-0, yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. But being completely annihilated, oh man, that's so annoying. Well, not annoying, but, rather, frustrating. I'd rather not be 4-0'd. 3-0's fine, but 4-0'd is like, oh man. But, I need to research that, because outside of Trick Room, it'd be useful to know which one of my Pokemon is the fastest. Now, my Blastoise is modest, and I don't remember why exactly, but I made it modest, and I realized after I made it modest, you know, hey, wouldn't Quiet be a little bit better on Trick Room team? And then I looked at my Blastoise, and I realized it has perfect IVs. It's 6 IVs across the board. And I was like, I don't really want to lose that. I mean, granted, I'll never, ever use a physical move on this Blastoise, but 6 IVs is pretty hard to get, so I figured I might as well use it. And base, what was it, like 78 I want to say is what Mega Blastoise is, it's still pretty decently slow, and considering most of the prominent threats in VGC and doubles, 77 is really slow, or 78, I don't remember which one it is. It's still pretty slow, you know. Every single thing that's used is generally faster than Space 78, with the exception of Rotom. But Rotom tends to run a decent amount of speed, so I wasn't, you know, entirely too worried. And especially since Rotom's Thunderbolt doesn't one-hit KO my Blastoise, and for the outside of Rotom Wash, I can one-hit KO or do good damage against the rest of the Rotoms. But yeah, I need to know how fast Cresselia is, so I know, like, in a better position there. But either way, I really do appreciate you guys watching. I'm very, very happy. We hit 400 subs today, maybe 401, but I haven't checked in a while. But it's great to be there. We will be streaming at some point this week. I'm not entirely sure when. I have sort of like an interview sort of thing on Thursday, so I want to kind of be like, you know, refreshed and not tired for that, because it's in the morning-ish. It's like 12 in the afternoon, but to me that's still morning. You know, I'm still getting over my college phase. So I hope to see you guys at the next video. I really do appreciate it, and I already said it, but I hope to see you at the next video. Peace.